Well, let's see why the multicast isn't turning on. It says it's turned on. Well, whatnot. You still don't have it together, do you? There we go. Well, whatnot. You still don't have it together, do you? Hey, how you doing, that video games collector? No video games today, but I got plenty of other things. Got about 40 items. Hi, Britton. Welcome in. If you guys are watching on the YouTube, please just go over to the Whatnot app. You can click my QR code on the top of the screen, sign up, and get $15 on them. Let me find an item to pin just to get this thing going. I'll pin the baseball cards since baseball is almost here. Hey, Jane. I'm doing a live now on Whatnot. If you're not already signed up for Whatnot, use my QR code at the top right-hand corner of the screen, or just go into the video description and you'll see a link. And it says, if you're new to Whatnot, sign up here and get $15 in Whatnot credits. So you might want to do that so that you can actually see the items and you can participate in the show if you would like to. Hey, Rita. If you just heard that, Rita, you can scan the QR code on the top right-hand corner of your screen, or you can go to the link that's in the video description. I am live. I'm multicasting this show to YouTube. And there are 35 items in my shop. If you haven't already signed up, Whatnot will give you $15 in spending credits. Hey, kitty. I haven't done one of these in a long time, so it might, you know, it might not be a success. Wow, 18 people watching on YouTube. Hit that thumbs up, go over to my Whatnot and get $15 free credit if you haven't already signed up for Whatnot. Oh, you need some cat food? I'm going to feed the cat while you guys are looking through the catalog. Are you hungry during my show? Come over here. Come over here. There we go. Yeah, Whatnot's right. They're not pushing this out because they have not seen me here for a long time. But we'll give it a try. I couldn't reach my mod, so she's really helpful at bringing people in. We will give this a try. Yeah, I haven't really been on here since like December. We got 10 people watching on the tube. Scan that QR code or click the link in the video description if you're not already a Whatnot member, and they will give you $15 in spending credit. You don't have to use it in my room. You can use it in anybody's room. Then if you guys buy something either from me or from someone else, once you receive it and you uh, accept that you received it, then I'll get a $5 spending credit as well. Please check out the show notes and check out the poll. If you're watching on YouTube, you will not be able to see what's on the screen. You will not be able to see the shop. You won't be able to see the items. You won't be able to see the poll or the show notes. You won't be able to see what's running or what's pinned. Wow, all you 26 that are on YouTube, if you come over to Whatnot, then we'll have a show. Got a lot of new items today. And I have another blue box finally coming in next week. I haven't had one since December the 8th. It's been almost impossible to get blue boxes lately. You don't know what Whatnot is. Whatnot is a live selling platform, Jet Set. And if you're not signed up to it, you can scan the QR code in the top right hand corner of your screen, or just go to the link in the video description. Sign up using my code. They'll give you $15 to spend. The shipping is very reasonable. They ship via zip code and weight. And we even ship international. But make sure you check the tariff fees if you're international. And let me turn down the volume on the replay so we don't get reverb. Hey, Anthony. Yeah, I'm doing a live, Anthony. Yes, I do have a watch. I'm down to one. I have a lot of inventory coming in next week. This is for parts of repair, but this is a $300 watch and it needs to be repaired. But I do have it. It's in the store under Buy It Now. So if you want a very expensive fossil that's got the multicolored band, the gold and the silver, please go to the shop. And I do have best offer turned on most items. Hi, Jay. I see you guys are just getting here. If you're not a member of Whatnot, you need to scan that QR code, or you can go to the link in the video description, and Whatnot will give you $15 if you use my code, just so that you can try them out. Or you can just watch on YouTube. You're on your laptop. I can't do too much on my phone, but I will listen to this and see if it might be something I would enjoy. Yeah, Jet Set, you won't be able to see the items though. The items are in the shop tab, and you can't see that on YouTube. Oh, hey, Kelly. You want to come join me over on Whatnot so I can add you as a mod? Yeah, I'm doing this on Whatnot right now. I'm just multicasting it to YouTube. Yeah, I think I'll have to re-add you as a mod over there because usually it kicks the mods off. Yeah, you're watching over on the tube, Kelly. But if you want to come over to the Whatnot show, just click your Whatnot app in your phone. Because I know you're already signed up. So you'll actually be able to see it. For those that are just watching on YouTube, you will not be able to see you won't be able to see the items. Okay, no problem, Kelly. Yeah, Jay, if you want to see the items, there's 35 items in the store. Some are starting as cheap as $2, $3, $5. And if you're not already signed up, they can give you a $15 spending credit. Oh, yeah. Well, the tray's not for sale, but you can go through the shop. Hey, Kelly, let me add you as a mod. Hey, drum major, please go to the shop and let me allow to moderate. Yes, I don't know why it comes off every time. You should be on now, Kelly. I just added you. Yeah, there's 35 items in the shop. I am getting a new blue box next week. My luck, since, they're so slow, FedEx will probably deliver it on Tuesday while I'm at the doctor. Trying to help neighbor. I think I'm done. No rush. No rush. Yeah, I just thought you'd want to know so you wouldn't be upset later and go, oh, darn, I missed it. Yeah, I added a piece of vintage glass to this show too. Hi, Calvin. Welcome in. Please check the shop. I don't have any coins today, but I do usually have coins and sometimes paper money too, but I don't have any of that today, but I can probably get some up soon. Oh, that's not part of the show. No problem, Calvin. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, if you're on the actual app, Jay, you would be able to see the shop and you'll be able to see the items and the givvies and I don't think that is a Fenton, by the way, Jay. Hey, Cole, 186. Thanks for coming in. Please check the shop. I still have the baseball card packs. Oh, thanks for answering the poll. Whoever's answering my poll. I still have the baseball card packs. They're only a few bucks. I think I have 6 or 7 left. I was going to open the remainders at Christmas time, but I never got around to it. Oh, there's your little mod, uh, little icon there. Okay, Kelly, you got it. Yeah, I haven't done a show. Like, I've only done one show since December, and it was a complete failure because if you're not doing shows regularly, then you can't catch the whatnot algorithm. Oh, yeah. Let me show it to you. And it is a Fenton. This one is a Fenton. And I got lots of pictures. If you go look at the description, it's got the cork in it still. Most of them have the missing cork or they have the missing lid. This has got the whole shebang, and it's the diamond pattern. And it's also opalescent, and it's got the gold highlights. I kind of hate to see it go. Hi, Shmi. Hi. Don't know if I'm pronouncing your username right. Please click the shop. Yeah, I'd have to look that up. I can't remember what it is, Jay, as far as the pink glass, but that's not in the show. It's in pretty good condition. I don't see any scratched off paint at all. I got a lot of pictures. I think there's like you can put up to 8 pictures on whatnot. That's the cork. Most of them are missing the cork or missing the knob, the lid. This is super old. It's probably close to 100 years old, but you'd have to research it. Oh, the gold paint is in perfect condition. Can you see that on screen? Yeah, it is opalescence glass. It's in the shop. That's one of the new items I put in. I also put some vintage postcards that are like from the 40s and 50s. Those are up. Yeah, let me look at the description. In fact, I'll pin it and then you can see. Let me pin it. It's Fenton Blue Opalescent Milk Glass Perfume Bottle with the Diamond Lattice. And I'll put it on, I'll pin it. Then you can see it on the screen. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, you won't be able to see any of this. Hi, Rod. Please come over and join the show over on Whatnot. Scan that QR code in the top right-hand corner of your screen, or you can click the link in the video description, sign up for Whatnot, and they'll give you $15 spending credit. Oh, yeah, that's not for sale. I have some more pink glass. Yeah, that's one of my prized pieces. Hey, Grad, how you doing? Hey, girl on fire. Please click the shop icon on the bottom right corner of your screen and go to the Buy It Now tab. Most of the items do have best offer turned on. Now, if it's like a $2 or a $3 item, then yeah, probably not. I don't want somebody sending me an offer on a $2 item. Oh, lattice. Okay. It's pronounced lattice, like lattice work on a fence. Am I saying it right? Okay. Thanks for letting me know that. Like I said, it's been a while since I've done a show. I've got like 3 items that have watchers too right now on other apps, but watchers don't translate to buyers. So I thought, you know what? I need to do a Whatnot, especially with, I have that new blue box coming in sometime next week. My luck, it'll arrive on Tuesday. It was supposed to be here today. It's, last time I checked, it's still in friggin' Oklahoma. Blue box has just been a nightmare lately because it took 3 months to be able to buy a box. The last one I was able to buy was December 8th. So that'll be, 5+ pounds of jewelry coming in. That'll really help me, depending on what's in there. Sometimes I'll piece it out, or other times I'll clean it, I'll sort it, I'll untangle it, and then I'll just put it back in the box and wrap it up and resell it. And then someone else can go through it. But I'll take out any of the broken or damaged pieces, or the non-jewelry pieces, because they always throw something in that's not jewelry. Oh, thanks for the red hearts on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube and you want to actually participate in the show, you need to come over to the Whatnot app. It's a live selling platform, and if you're not signed up, you can use my code to sign up, and Whatnot will give you $15 spending credit in your spending wallet. And you can use that in any store or any room. It doesn't have to be mine. Oh, thanks for the little icons, Rod. Yeah, I've got tons of glass, Jay, but it'll cost too much with bubble wrap and boxes and wrapping paper to ship. Hey, Pygmania. Hi, R. Smith. Welcome in. Please go over to the shop. Click the Buy It Now. I think I added 8 or 9 new items since last night, just because the inventory was getting a little thin. And then once I get the new blue box in, I mean, we're talking mid-March, and I haven't been able to get one all year. And I bought it a week ago Friday, and it's still not here. I think Goodwill Blue Box is just shooting themselves in the foot lately. But without, massive amount of inventory, it's kind of not worth doing a show. or I could just go into a different category. I saw some guy today on here from Alaska, from Kenai, Alaska. Actually, he lives in Seldona, but his username was Kenai something or other, and he had never ever been on Whatnot before, but he has a bunch of gold nuggets and pickers and flakes. And he lives in the part of the Alaska where gold is plentiful, so he can go out and hunt his own gold. And then he had it all bagged and tagged and weighed. Very first show, he didn't know how to run the giveaway. He didn't know how to run an item when the giveaway was running. He was trying so hard. He didn't know how to look at the screen. He wouldn't know who won. He was getting all confused and he kept saying, I'm sorry, I'm new. But the whole time that he was new, he was selling. Just ka-ching, 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 ka-ching. Because gold is just like going crazy right now, like silver. And I thought, oh my God, if I was in Alaska and I had gold in my backyard, I could just go dig a hole and pan it and bag it, tag it, and put it up on Whatnot. And he was selling it for way under like spot price. And he also had little bars, and those sell for way over spot price. So people were just like they knew that he was new, but by the latter part of his show, he had like I think over 60 people in his room. Now he'll probably be overwhelmed this evening or tomorrow when he has to learn how to do with shipping. He'll probably be pulling his damn hair out, going, "Oh my God, this is so hard. What do I do?" And he had a partner. He had a wife that was helping him. So she's handing him the items and she's writing everything down because he doesn't realize that at the end of the show, Whatnot will print everything out and show him, who bought what and what to bundle. And I was like, dang. Hey, Jay Boogie, welcome in. Please go to the shop and check out my buy it now. I got everything from baseball cards to jewelry to a little granny purse, a fossil for repair, some Fenton glass, got some stickers, got some poker chips, got some vintage postcards. One's from, I think, 1958, one from London, one from Paris. Got a really cool Stranger Things puzzle, too, brand new, sealed in the box if you're interested in that. Even got some old 1991 Upper Deck Looney Tunes baseball cards, and it's still sealed. I want to rip it so bad. Is your green cup for sale? Didn't see on the list, but I've got a killer headache. My green cup. By Pink. Oh no, that's for the rabbit. That's her oat groats. It's got a bunny on the other end. That belongs to Amelia. So no, I can't sell one of her supplies. No, everything that's on the in the catalog is for sale. But thanks for asking. Hey Sammy, thanks for coming in. Yeah, that little I gotta research that little pink dish that's over there. That sucker's worth a fortune. I've got some uranium glass too that's like almost 100 years old, but I don't have that type of glass listed because I'd have to buy a lot of really expensive boxes, more shipping paper, packing paper, thick bubble wrap, which is extraordinary now because it costs the companies that make that so much to ship it. So, they sell that stuff now for like $30, $40 a roll. So I would, I'll have to do like a marketplace locally here when I decide to get rid of my glass. I got some Pyrex sets that are probably worth 5 or 600 bucks. Hey, Big Toe. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, you should have seen this guy, Kelly. This guy, this Kenai Gold guy from Soldotna, Alaska today, up in the Kenai Peninsula. And I found out he's like a YouTuber as well, but he's got a real small channel and he goes out, prospecting. So I don't think he bought any of the gold. I think he prospected it or he's been collecting it for years. And then he just started weighing it and bagging it and tagging it. He had no clue what he was doing to run the show, but he was actually, I was really proud of him. Like, wow, this guy's brand new. But he had an assistant. He had his wife. So it's like, oh wow, things go so much easier when you have two people running one of these shows. This guy probably made more in one show than I've made in a lifetime. Alaska's in need of tapping. Yeah. Yeah, most of his gold was from Nome. I know. Well, unless you have a big mining operation, you're not going to get rich just, being a hobbyist prospector. But he's got enough where he was able to, bag it and tag it, weigh it. He had nuggies, he had pickers, he had flakes, he had picker packs. Then he had some gold backs and some gold bullion bars. Yeah, that's a smaller piece of gold as a picker. It's bigger than a flake. It's bigger than fly poop gold or micro gold. And then there's flakes and there's pickers and then there's nuggies. And he had it all. And then he had some of those assay gold bars and they sell for way more than the spot price. But people were getting them like below spot because he was new. And then once he started running his givvies, then more people started coming in. But you know, I think I only saw one item that he put up that he didn't sell, and I finally left the show. But I bought a little something because I had a whatnot credit. Somebody from my YouTube channel, I don't know who, had signed up using my code, and I finally got my $5 spending credit, and it covered my item. But it's really small. It was like 0.023 grams, but it was free. I just paid the shipping. I'll just, I'll add it to my stash. I always like to try to support like, new sellers like that. Hey, Steve, thanks for coming in. Please check out the shop. Click the Buy It Now tab. I got a little bit of glass. I got some of my jewelry left over, more jewelry coming next week. I got baseball cards. I got baseball Looney Tune card packs, or one left. I got some old vintage postcards, one Fenton item. Got a Stranger Things puzzle too. That's really cool. I kind of want to do it myself, but I'm going to sell it. If I tried to put it out on my table, I'm sure the cat would get it. I don't think so, but let me smell it. I don't smell it. It's empty. It was empty when I got it. I bought it with another one. And I remember where I got it. I got it in Burbank on Hollywood Way at a massive sidewalk sale. Can't remember what I paid. I'll have to look it up. Any arrowheads or Native American stone tools? No, I don't. Boy, I wish I did. Sorry, culture or cultural treasures. Got a native bracelet, but that's about it. No problems. That does sound great, doesn't it, Kelly? When I was a kid, my dad had some arrowheads that we found. We had a camper for like 2 years, and he would just sit there and look at the ground. Yep, I bet they're worth a fortune. Anything native is worth money. I still have a native bracelet left from the trading post that was in New Mexico, and it's copper. It's pure copper, and it's got the native trading post symbol and everything. Spend every weekend with grandma hunting points. Miss him every, or grandpa. Miss him every day. Still collect and hunt in his memory. Oh, nice. That would be a fun hobby. Yeah, that's the only native piece that I have right now. Someone tried to buy it while I was in the hospital, and they sent an offer, which I was going to accept on another platform, but I have to ship it within 1 to 2 days, and they didn't know what day I was getting out, so I was going to accept it as soon as I got home, and his offer had expired, and I'm like, darn, I missed it. Every now and then I get some native jewelry. Hey, baby. Hey, kitty, there's your food right there. I really like this though. These usually sell pretty quick. That people have come in like, "Do you have any copper? Do you have any copper bracelets?" And I sold every one that I had. This is the only one I've got since. I think it must have come in a blue box or something, and I'm selling it way under market. So I don't know. I just think that that bracelet is jinxed or something. And I still have just a few of the Ethiopian opals left. I should probably pin that because so many people have that watched on my shows. They have it favorited or liked. So I even got some kid stickers in here if anybody's got kids. It's hard to scroll and not like bounce my phone up and down. And there's, let's see, let me pin that. How many do I have left? Oh, only three. Yeah, I've only got three of those left. If you're still watching on YouTube, thanks for being here. If you want to participate in the show, you need to come over to the Whatnot app. Dogs over humans. I agree with you. Swim back. Scarecrow. Drew, thanks for coming. Hey, you guys need to go to my shop. Go to the buy it now. You'll get a better deal over on buy it now. Thanks for answering my poll, people. Maybe we could get a raid. Maybe someone can raid me or something. That would be great. If I get a raid, I'll do a raid givey. But I gotta have at least one sale before I do that. Because I don't want to be minus like on my show. Yeah, the raid, or not the raid, the givvies will be sticker packs. And I got some really cool new stickers from Alaskan Assassin Adventures. He's up on Nelson Island in Toksook Bay, and he designed these for me. And these are starting to go out to the gold community. Pretty cool to have somebody do that for you. He did it for a bunch of the people in the gold community. And this guy's he's very artistic. He's got the talent he's got some of the greatest merch. But he doesn't sell like on Whatnot. And he's very limited on YouTube. But everybody in the community loves him. I'm so proud of this guy. I don't even know what his name is. He wasn't reading the chat as it was going by. This guy from Kenai that was doing the gold show today, and it was his first. It was his very first show, and he was just killing it because people were buying the nuggies and the pickers and the picker packs. But he's right there. He's the Kenai Peninsula and Nome and Fairbanks out of Alaska, which is huge. It's one of the, it's the biggest state in the United States. It covers the land mass of, like, I think Texas, Montana, and California combined. So it's a massive amount of land. I mean, it's almost as big as a country. But there's only three places in it. Well, there's Juneau, and there's Fairbanks, and there's Nome in the Kenai Peninsula. And that's about, those are the best places to source that in Alaska. And this guy's like right in the heart of it. And because he was new, he was starting his auctions like at $1. So I got a nice little picker for $5. I don't really have anything to update on her today. So I just wanted to get some of my items listed that on Whatnot that weren't listed, so they can at least be in the marketplace. So even if I'm not live, somebody can come over and take a look. Because I know as soon as I get my blue box, I'll have a lot more. But it's only one box. It's 5 pounds. 5+ pounds is coming in next week. But then I'll have to take the time to go through it and clean everything and separate and untangle. That takes several days just to get it all processed. Then decide if I'm going to list things individually or I'm just going to sell it as a big box. Those boxes go super quick. Once I have them listed, they're usually gone in a day or two. But I gotta, there's a potential for silver and gold to snag out of those boxes every now and then. A lot of those pieces are just craft. Mespo, thanks for coming in. Please check out the shop and go to the buy it now. This is not going to be a long show tonight. I haven't done a show. I think I did one in 2026 due to all the surgeries, but things were really humming towards the end of last year on here. I was doing really well. And then, hospitalization since November, December, January, another surgery in February. Just this had to go on the back burner for a while. So I think I kind of lost the Whatnot algorithm. And then I've been so busy on YouTube, especially covering the Nancy Guthrie case, that I just kind of let Whatnot go. But I've got 35 items in the shop, and most of the items have best offer turned on. Now, if it's a $2 item or a $3 item, then, no. Even I think the $5 items, if I have any $5 items. Hey, Crafts. Hey, Flintown. Thanks for coming in. Please go to the shop. Check out my Buy It Now. Where are you coming in from, Crafts? I got a mishmash of everything. A lot of little knickknacks here. Hey, Phil. Oh, Oregon. I'm in California. So you'd probably get your items pretty quick. Yeah, still got the jewelry, the copper Native American piece. Still got the Ethiopian opals. There's 3 left. I think I've got 6 or 7 of the baseball card packs that have been unopened. Got a Fenton piece. I've got a jug of single earrings right there. The weight's in the description. Hey, JB. Oh, born in the Bay Area. I lived in the Bay Area when I was just a little baby. Got a few cool bracelets left. Few of the brooches are left. Got some vintage postcards. Got the poker chips. The baseball card packs, which I did threaten to my users here that I would open the ones that didn't sell on Christmas, but I never got around to it because I was having all the health issues and getting ready for surgeries, and I just like never got to it. So they're still listed. I have no idea how many cards is in each pack, but it's a significant amount. And they're all like probably 80s or 90s. I got them off of Whatnot, but I never opened the Mylar packs. They're sealed. So there could be all kinds of surprises in there. And if you're watching on YouTube right now, I'm happy to report that I got my next little baseball memorabilia. I got an envelope today from the Chicago White Sox, but we'll save that for a future mail call video. Joe Deemer, welcome in. Please go to the shop, click the buy it now. There's just a mismatch of everything. Estate sale lines, thrift lines, blue box finds. Oh, great. Thank you, Crafts. I'll check you out. Oh, thanks for the purchase. There you go. I'll put that aside in your pile. Now, if you're new to Whatnot, I'm sure you guys that are here probably aren't, but if you are new, anytime you buy something and you pay for that postage for the initial item, your subsequent items should be a lot cheaper. Like I bought that one item today from the guy in Alaska with my free $5 credit, and I only had to pay the tax and the postage, so it was around $6. But by the time I bought that, the next item, the postage was down to 37 cents. And I'm like, oh, wow, I wish I had the budget to buy more gold because my next item would only be 37 cents in postage. I'm going to turn that TV down. It's saying that there's a baseball game, but I already saw the baseball game. So I guess it's replaying on the TV's turned off too. So that's weird. I think this television is freaking haunted. Hey, Nick. Thanks for coming in. I better go check the shop in case somebody sent me an offer and I didn't see it because it was hiding behind the sometimes the offers hide behind the pole. I don't see any offers and I see one sold to Joe Deemer. Yeah, and I'll throw in like a sticker and a little treat or something if you'd like that, Joe. I always throw in a little goodies with my Whatnot. Yeah, these are really cool. They look a lot better in person than they do on the screen. Let's see. Yeah, I'll look at these. I'll pick out like the prettiest one I can see. There's three of them in here, I think, or is there two? Oh, thanks, Crafts. Yeah, put a note, like put a comment in one of the videos and remind me that you have a YouTube channel because I don't have a pencil right now, and I'll go subscribe to you. Hi, Gab. Hey, Cincy girl. No, I love watching, fellow YouTubers, especially some of the smaller channels because I'm a small channel. And my channel is about everything. I don't have a niche channel, just like I don't have a niche Whatnot store. It's I sell on other platforms, but um, I sell the most on Whatnot usually, but I got off of it for a while just to deal with some health issues. Hey, Hunter, please check out the shop. Let me open this opal pack. I want to open it real careful because I don't want it to spill out. Oh, yeah. So I'll pick from this one for the person who bought that. They're tiny, but they're really cool. I would love to have like a whole jar of these. I haven't got any in a while. Oh, thanks for answering the poll. And please check the show notes. It's I didn't have time to make the whole thing up today, but I just said all sales are final, no cancellations, just as a reminder. And I do have a perfect feedback on Whatnot here. And you can always buy stuff when I'm off the air because I do participate now in the Whatnot marketplace. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but my neighbor who obsessively vacuums his dog's pet hair is vacuuming right now. Jay Coons, welcome. Oh, you can't hear it. Okay, good. Yeah, crafts. Make sure you post or you put something in the comments on one of the YouTube videos, so then I'll remember. I am new to this. Just started today. I did comment in your latest video. Okay, great. Are you new to Whatnot or new to YouTube or both? Hi, Taurus. Thanks for coming. Please make sure to click the shop. I'm not running any auctions right now. You'll get a better deal if you just click the shop tab and go to the buy it now or the bin. Most everything has a offer turned on unless it's like like a $2 or $3 item. And I do usually throw in a few goodies. My mod can attest to that, just so that you'll come back. Yes, Whatnot, I seen it on Hope's Comp. I follow her on YouTube. I haven't heard of her. Yeah, for those that are watching me, there's still 4 people in on YouTube. Make sure you scan that QR code in the top right-hand corner of your screen. Oh, let's see. Somebody else just bought something. Hey! Thank you. I wanted to open the remaining ones at Christmas. What happened is I bought some off a guy on Whatnot because he was selling mostly jewelry, and he got a bunch of cards that are vintage out of a storage locker. And so he just put them in these like Mylar packages. And not only did I buy some, but I won like 3 or 4 giveies during his show. And he sent me like a whole box of these. There was like 13 or 14 packs. And now I've got 6 left. And I've never opened them. Oh, she buys bulk stuff. Okay. Hey, Julie. Thanks for the purchase. I think these are 80s to 90s, but I haven't opened them up. And everybody that's bought them thus far has been happy. I haven't had any complaints. They all appear to be like good condition. They were probably just sitting in a storage facility somewhere. I think the guy was up in Michigan. He was just like, help me get rid of these cards. And I'm a huge baseball person. If you're watching me on YouTube, and go to some of my mail call videos, you can see this little experiment I'm conducting right now with MLB. And I know it's a little early because the actual real season with the real games, they won't even start till the end of March. It's now just spring training and the WBC, but I've already received mail from the Texas Rangers, the Minnesota Twins, and today the Chicago White Sox. And I have no idea what I'm going to do with it all when it's over. When the season is over, I'll probably make another like huge video about here's what happened. But I'm a baseball fanatic. Let me look through these. I'm gonna find probably like the heaviest one because I don't know if they're all equal as far as like how many cards. Oh, I see. I see some good players, some good top cards. A couple of them are Dodgers. I think some of those guys are like 80s. Yeah, there must be 80s and 90s in here. I'm gonna pick a heavy one and put that one in. I'm gonna pick a real pretty opal too for the person that purchased the Ethiopian opal. Those are just so cool. I've never had any complaints. Actually, I haven't had any complaints on anything that I sell. So got 6 baseball card packs left. Good thing I didn't rip them open on Christmas like I had planned. I had planned on ripping them open, the ones that I didn't sell on Whatnot. I don't see any offers yet. If somebody sees something they like and they want to send me an offer, feel free. And once again, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you sign up for Whatnot. Even if you do it later, then you can always go into the app and just click April Davis PI and go to my store because it runs 24 hours a day. This is just a live broadcast, but you can go in there 24 hours a day and buy inventory. If anybody wants me to show them something up close or pin something, I can do that as well. Hey, Gerald50, welcome in. Please go to my shop and click my Buy It Now tab. Got cool stuff. I got some jewelry still. I got a really nice fossil watch, but it needs a repair. Got an earring pack if you're into jewelry. They're just singles. They're not broken. They're not crap, but they're singles. Got this Fenton perfume bottle. Some baseball cards. I also want a pack from somebody here on Whatnot, and I really want to open it, but I didn't. It's from 1991, and it's Upper Deck, and it's Looney Tunes. And I've never seen those before, the Looney Tunes cards. I got a couple vintage postcards if you're into ephemera. I'm not really an ephemera person, so I usually just resell it when I get it. I'm mostly a jewelry person, though. I've got a big blue box coming in next week. I haven't been able to get one since December the 8th. So I've kind of had a drought here on the jewelry, but there's more coming. And depending on how many pieces are in there, I may just sell it as a big lot once I, separate it, untangle it, clean it, take out any broken or damaged pieces, and just, sell all the goodies as one. For me, it's a project, it's a treasure hunt. So you might want to look like later in the week if you're interested in something like that. Thanks for answering the poll, people. I appreciate you. Hey, Crown Press, please check out the shop. Click the Buy It Now. Are you still here, Kelly? Or are you busy eating dinner? Hi, Vic. No, I don't. I used to have a ton of those. Those sell like really quick. When I moved from my last place, I moved to this smaller place and they kept getting tipped over by my cat. Okay, no problem, Kelly. Have a good one. Thanks for coming in. I hope you ordered something good. Yeah, I'm not going to make this show too long tonight. Thanks, whoever's watching on YouTube. Appreciate you. Yeah, somebody on one of my videos, they made a comment on one of the old lives and they're like, "Do you still have that bracelet?" And I'm like, which one? Everything I have is in the store. Hey, J Jaw. Two J's in here tonight. Oh, that was you, Jane? Which bracelet were you interested in, Jane? Was it the native copper piece or the gold herringbone piece? Yeah, I remember somebody came in and said, "Do you still have that bracelet?" Hey, Karen. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, and I've got that vintage flatware too that's extremely collectible. Hey, JCS. Thanks for coming in. Please go to the shop. Yeah, I do have a few bracelets left, Jane, but you'd have to come over to Whatnot, even if it's when I'm off the air. You can come in and go. Let's see, because I'll just show you on the screen so you can see it. I have the copper, and the actual show is a little bit ahead of what you're seeing on YouTube. And I still have the gold herringbone. That's brand new. This copper one is Native American from the Trading Post. It was on Route 66. And I also have the brass one, and I would call it Southwest style, but I wouldn't necessarily call it native because I don't remember. Let me look to see if there's a stamp in there. Usually the natives have the little symbol stamps like the copper one. So yeah, I've still got the brass and the copper and the gold tone. Let's see. And if you haven't signed up for Whatnot, Jane, you can use my code and they'll give you $15 spending credit. You'll still have to pay the shipping. And I don't set the price on that. They base it on your zip code and the weight of the box or the package. Yeah, I love this one because this is a Canadian maple leaf and this is very close to my heart. So, but I can't keep everything. Sure, no problem, Jane. Just let me know. And also on the Whatnot app, I have best offer turned on most of the items. Now, if it's a $2 or $3 item or a $5 item, then that's what it is. But the higher price items have um, the best offer turned on. So shoot me an offer. Oh, and I have this bracelet too. This came in I think this came in a blue box. I've never opened it. Better check my offer tab because sometimes my offers hide underneath this poll that I have up at the top of my screen. You guys can't see that on the YouTube side, but I can see it on my side. Yeah, most of the things you won't be able to see if you're watching on YouTube, especially since I'm not running auctions. I'm just doing buy it now. Hey, Boston Bill, are you signed up to Whatnot? If you're not, click the link in the video description or just scan that QR code on the top right hand corner and you'll get $15 to spend. It'll be gifted to you in your wallet. They'll give you a $15 spending credit. It's called Whatnot. So just go to the app, like in your smartphone. You can do it from a computer, but it runs better on smartphones because if I run a Givey, you can only join the Givey like from like an iPad or a smartphone. But it'll give you 15 bucks and I got everything. I have a lot more jewelry coming in next week. Hey, Truly, the kitty. Which are you? I don't think I have any kitties. Do I have any kitties? Are you talking about my kitty? What are you talking about? Let me know. Oh, live in the background. In the background, let me see. I see my bunny over there. And that's not a pen, by the way. That's only closed on three sides. It's open. So there's a bunny over there. There's a kitty here, but I think she's sleeping right now. But yeah, I'll lift that up. Yeah, she likes her little the love of my life. You buy something, I might throw in a free bunny sticker for you. Okay, you're installing it now. Okay, you have to use my code though to sign up. Make sure that you click the link in the video description if you're watching on YouTube, or you can scan that QR code. And so you make sure you do it on, if you just signed up at random, they're not going to give you the $15. Oh, her name is Amelia Kinsley. She's an AK like me. And then once you're on, you go over to the shop tab on the screen and go to the bin, which is buy it now, because I'm not actually running the auctions tonight. I'm just selling everything and buy it now. And you can buy something. And the only thing you would have to pay would be the postage, which is it's commercial postage set by Whatnot, and it's based on your zip code and it's based on the weight of your item. Now, once you buy your first item, once you start buying additional items, the postage will go way down. Like I bought something today from Alaska that's like $6 and change, if it was even that, because I bought a $5 item, and then once I had, but it was free because I had the $5 credit, and then I just paid the tax and the shipping. But your tax will be covered by that credit. But I only had a $5 credit, and it was like a $5 item. So I paid 40, 50 cents in taxes plus shipping from Alaska for $6. And then the very next item, it was down to 37 cents. Oh, there you are. No, B. Bolton. Is that you? B. Bolton, are you Boston Bill on Whatnot? Or are you somebody separate? Let me know. But I got a lot of good stuff in here. Even some men's items. I have a bunch of men's jewelry items too, like tie clips and cufflinks that I need to go through all that. Yeah, just let me know what your username is so I'll recognize you when you come in. I just had a B Bolton come in and I didn't know if that was you or that's someone else. And you'll see on your screen a little wallet and it'll show you your $15. Separate. I'm going there now. Oh, okay, Bill. Well, welcome, B Bolton. I hope you check the shop and go to the buy it now. And all my items, except for like the $2, $3, $5 items, all the other items have best offer turned on. So I should get a notification on my screen on my end. You won't see it on the YouTube end if you're watching from YouTube. You're very limited on YouTube, but you can always, sign up after the show if you want and go into the marketplace because Whatnot does have a marketplace now, kind of like a Facebook marketplace so that people can buy things, when a seller is no longer live. Let me check my shop tab really quick. So some of the baseball cards, but I still have another 6 packs, and I still have a couple more of the opals. Yeah, I don't see anything in my offers tab. Sometimes I can miss that because the offer might hide underneath the poll. Hi, Life Ma. Welcome in. Where are you coming in from? Please go to the shop tab and click the buy it now. Everything is in the bin, and most all items have best offer. Oh, it's Boston Bill. Okay, cool. I had no idea. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, now if you look on your screen, it should be on the bottom right corner and it'll say shop. And you click that, and the first tab says buy it now or buy now, also known as the bin. And there's 35 items. Well, there's actually a little more because some of them are multi-quantity, like the Ethiopian opals and the baseball cards, which I'm still so tempted to open, but I won't. And I usually throw in a little freebie. Most of the items are shipped ground advantage. Now, if I get a raid tonight, if somebody raids me from another channel and a bunch of people come in, then I'll run a raid givey. And that's free to enter. As long as you guys are following me, it's free. And there's, if you win, the postage is paid for, everything is paid for. Now what? Well, you go through the 35 items, and if there's something you want to buy, you can either just outright buy it or you can send me an offer. Thanks for coming in, Bill. And make sure that you see that the credit went through. But you don't have to spend that $15, Bill, in my room. I mean, I'd love it if you did. Hi, Kelly Sanders. Oh, that's the second Kelly tonight. This is Greek to you. It's very, very simple. This is addicting for some people. There's people in here that get divorced over this app because it becomes like a gambling addiction, especially when people are running the auctions. Hey, Jade. Yes, I do. I was just showing my bracelets to my friend Jane over on my YouTube channel. There's a brass Southwest style bracelet. I've got a copper, Native American, and then I have the brass. Here's the copper. It's actually got the trading post symbol. Bell Trading Post. The one on the right. And then the one on the left that's brass, I can just call it Southwest style because it doesn't have like the signature in it like the copper. Yeah, you got to be really careful with that stuff. And then I have the gold herringbone. I think I got this on Whatnot actually, and I've never worn it. I'll be addicted. Thanks, April. Yeah, I hope so. I hope you buy something in my store. Next week I have a Goodwill. Well, it's actually a buy blue box coming in, and that's like another. It's part of Goodwill, but it's not the same thing as shopgoodwill.com. And I haven't been able to get a blue box since December. And it should have already been here today. Now they're saying Monday, but it probably won't be here Monday and it'll come on Tuesday, and that's going to kill me because I'm going to be at the doctor's office and I don't want someone to rip it off outside my door. Hey, Pawn Stars. Welcome in. What are you interested in? I got a little bit of everything. And you guys can always watch the replay on my YouTube channel, but it's more fun to actually come in on the Whatnot end because you get some free money, and if I get a raid, I'll run a givey, and you might get a you might get a free sticker pack. And you don't even have to pay the postage on those. Those just come automatically. They take longer to get to you though because they're considered a whatnot white envelope item, and it can take sometimes 2 to 4 weeks for those to even arrive, and those are completely out of my control. Oh, thanks for the red hearts. Who's ever sending me the red hearts on YouTube? Appreciate you. Feel free to answer the poll on the top of the screen. Please check those show notes. Basically, it says no cancellations. All sales are final. If anybody wants me to pin something, I'll be happy to pin an item or show it to you up close. Hey, Shanzi. Welcome in. Please go to the shop icon and click the Buy Now tab. I have best offer turned on most of the items. Hey, kitty. People were talking about you. They thought the bunny was a kitty. Hey, L down. Or is it LD ohm? Or is it L down or low down? 68. Please go to the shop tab and click Buy It Now. Mr. Oshan, welcome in. I'm probably butchering these usernames. Oh, I gotta move my cord because here comes the bunny. And she will bite through it in seconds. Better grab the treat jar here. Because she didn't have her supper yet. She's like, where's my dinner? There you go. Here's a little treat. I don't like to feed her too early or she'll be starving in the middle of the night. Angry, says Jane on YouTube. Okay, Boston Bill, are you back? Are you over on the whatnot under LifeMa? Or are you watching on YouTube now under Boston Bill? I remember you said you'll be right back. I forgot that. There's a lot happening between the two different, I'm watching the whatnot and I'm watching the YouTube at the same time. So if somebody sends me an offer and I've missed it, let me know. I'll check the offer tab every so often. Got 2 sales tonight. That's better than nothing. I haven't been on here in quite a long time. Are you eating the oat groat? Amelia Kinsley. Oh, I only got one person in here, which is probably me. I type. Thanks for coming in. Please go to the shop and click Buy Now. I do have best offer activated on most of the items, except for like the $2, $3, $5 items. Morris the goat. I like that. Welcome in, Morris. Where are you coming in from? Please click the shop tab. Oh gosh, I have 35 items tonight. I got baseball cards. I got jewelry. I've got a little granny purse. I've got a Fenton. Got some Ethiopian opals. Hey, Kaz, 1997. Welcome in. And I do have another blue box coming. Yes, Let me find the opals. Yeah, there's only like two left for tonight. Kind of hard to see. They kind of look like this. I've sold one tonight already. They're Ethiopian opals from Ethiopia. There's a description in the shop. It's a very popular item. That's why I have it pinned because I have so many watchers. Oh, they're unheated Ethiopian opal loose gemstone. They're very tiny, and it's hard to see them like inside the case. I'll put it like in a little sealed bag for you. I still have my Native American copper piece. I've got a brass piece. Got a few pretty cool brooches left. Got a bunny necklace in here somewhere. I got a really cool new item too. I got a brand new sealed Stranger Things puzzle. And it's like wood pieces or something. I've never opened it. And then there's some really cool vintage items. There's some vintage flatware. That's Corel, made by the Corning Company, the same company that owns Pyrex. They had these back in the 70s. They used to have these dish sets and then they would have matching flatware. And I've got like, I think 7 pieces. And it's a very rare pattern. So if you're a reseller, you might want to check those out because I'm sure they're worth more than I have them listed for. I get all kinds of knickknacks. Hey, Swiper. Swiper 1975, 1975. Welcome in. Where are you coming in from? Please click the shop and click the Buy Now tab. Yeah, if I get a raid, I'll run a raid givey. But I haven't been on here in a long time. Oh, and I've already gone overtime. But as long as people are coming in, I'll stay on the air a little while longer. Just let me know if you need more time to look at the shop. I mean, I can always run an auction. If somebody wants me to run an auction, especially people that are new, like Life Ma, once he comes back in. Let me scan down here and Life Ma. I want to follow so I remember who you are. Every time I swipe, my phone like moves. Sorry about that. We're not having an earthquake. It's just this tripod really sucks. Yeah, I look over on the YouTube broadcast and I can see it bouncing. And you know what? I forgot to plug in my ring lamp. But I guess you guys can still see because nobody said anything about it yet. Well, we're going to give it just a few more minutes. And then I'm going to, end the show and go do my shipping. Thank you to the 2 people that have come in and who have bought tonight. Appreciate that. Yeah, it looks pretty dead right now. Only 2 people left on the YouTube. If you're watching on the replay on YouTube later on tonight, make sure you go sign up with my QR code or the link in the video description, and you'll get $15 spending credit in your Whatnot wallet. And that's courtesy of Whatnot, just so you can try out the app for the first time. Hey, Retro Junkie Guy. Hi, Shanty. I don't have any auctions right now. I have everything in the shop under buy now, and there's a little bit of everything. Waiting for my next blue box to come next week. So I thought I would add a bunch of items in and just try to get some stuff rolling here. Boy, when you stop going on live on these whatnots, it really tanks the algorithm. I close out my poll tab so I can see if anything's been missed here. Yeah, I don't see anything in my offers tab. Hey, Susan, welcome in. Please go to the shop and click buy now. Everything's in buy now. I'm not running any auctions yet unless you guys want an auction. Where are you coming in from, Susan? I will have a Goodwill Blue Box coming in next week, so I should have a lot more jewelry soon. It's been very hard to get them this year. I haven't been able to bid on one or buy one since December. I don't know what they're doing over there. They've changed the way they've got their site set up or something, or they don't have as much available. Maybe they're putting it all on Shop Goodwill. But I do have some jewelry left. And I got my baseball cards and my opals. And I think I'm going to close this out by 6:30, which is another 7 minutes away. Yeah, there's hardly anybody over on the YouTube end as well right now. Well, what's everybody doing on a Saturday night? Because I know it's like, 9:23 on the East Coast, 8:23 in the Central Time Zone, and 7:24 now in the Mountain Time Zone. But it's still early in LA. And if you're in Alaska, it's only 5:24. Yeah, I don't see anybody here right now. Hope you guys are perusing the shop. Like, Gariel, welcome in. Please check the shop. Go to the Buy Now tab. Shoot me an offer. And if you're seeing this on the replay, Boston Bill, you can always come into the marketplace when I'm not on the air. And that marketplace, that it changes daily because I have my items cross-posted. I'll get you a little more, then I'll go get you some supper. Yeah, 5 more minutes and you get your supper. But here's some treat. There we go. There we go. For my bunny. My bunny's like, "Where's my dinner?" Waitress. She says, "Hurry, waitress." And she can't speak, so she gives me some stares. Hey, Devo, please click the shop tab. I should run an auction just to show people how it works. But I would be bidding against myself. Doesn't work that way. Got less than 4 minutes left, so if you need time to go through the shop, let me know. If not, I'll just be doing my shipping, getting dinner ready on my end and doing my shipping. If I can get some people to come in, I could take one of these items off the buy it now and I could switch it over to auction if people like that better. But it's much more easier just to go to the buy it now. And definitely cheaper. Well, I don't see any new people coming in here. Oh, there's Sue. Sue, how are you? How are you, Sue? I have everything in the shop tab. I'm getting ready to go off the air soon. So you just want to click the buy now, see what I've got. I've got everything with best offer except for like the, $2, $3 items. I think there might be a couple $5 items in there, but the bigger items have best offer. Got a little bit of everything, some jewelry, some baseball cards, some Ethiopian opals, some bracelets. Got some vintage Fenton there, the perfume bottle. Turn it like that. Just let me know what you want to see. If not, I'm going to be signing off really soon here. I've already been on like an hour and a half. And I am multicasting this to YouTube at April Davis PI. So make sure you guys are subscribed. Hey, Thumper. Oh, a bunny. I have a bunny that was in the show tonight. Thumper 13. Okay, we got about a minute to go here. You guys can always come back as soon as I close out the show. You guys can come back to April Davis PI and you can, just purchase something in the buy it now. And to a reminder for those watching on the YouTube, please make sure that you scan that QR code on the top right hand corner of your screen or you click the link in the video description. And if you're not a Whatnot member, but you sign up using my code, they will award you $15 to spend. And you can split it up however you want or buy one item or two items or whatever you can get for 15 bucks. But I appreciate everybody that's come in tonight. I'm going to go do my shipping and I'm going to make some dinner. But everybody, have a good evening. Thanks for coming in. Let's do a raid. I'm going to let a few more people join and then I'm going to go raid. Oh, I don't want to raid this guy. No, we don't want to do that. Let me take that guy down. It says adult only. Oh boy, we don't want to raid that guy. Can we get out of it? Nope, we can't. Oh well. Go over and see Wild Bill.